This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Huskers will kick this deep to start us off. Right there, we'll start with the 25. On the run, it's Tatum. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Aggies will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Inside give now from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. There was no catching him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they tack on the extra point. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Cornhuskers with first and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Huskers. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Past the 10, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick it away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Starts with excellent field position. They'll run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the carry, he's heading left. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And they hand it off to the back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Look out, room to run here. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Good now to try here for the extra point.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the runs where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. It's a quick grab. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. Crosses the 45. Pulled head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off. And with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Football comes out. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a heads up. Scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defensive backs up of the line, showing press. To throw, it's Raiola. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid it. Would have been a sack. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, how about this? A third down, one-handed touchdown to cap this drive off. You know, when you can make clutch plays like this, it's not just a boost to your team, it's a heavy emotional blow to your opponent as well.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
A handoff from the shotgun. They got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Third down play for this offense. Pass rush gets home.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Looking for his big tight end. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So it's 3rd and long on the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. Passes the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle, it's Parker. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll run it here. So running back with the ball.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. Finds his man. It's Parker. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The sure hands. It's Humphreys.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potential.
The ball to picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring point. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Will hand it off. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He's running out of time here. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid gain there. It sets up a first and goal at the 7. The Cornhuskers line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Huskers. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. 25. He'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's second down here. Handoff heading left. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Texas A&M.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Raiola. The sure hands, it's Parker. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the tailback's got it again. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Stays on his feet. Gets loose. Breaks into the clear. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now rolling out to his left. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Now the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Looking for some space. It's Tatum. Gets some space around the 30. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run up to the left side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. It's a run to the left. but they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep over to the right side. Dropped way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Second down after that previous play. Now here comes the bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
That's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, third down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's fourth down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Using the ground again here. Tailback has the handoff. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Biggest drive of the game right here. Regulation time winding down. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Aggies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle, it's James. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. A sack to end the game. The protection breaks down and the defense wins it on the final play. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We